Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody!
Hello.
How you doing?
How are we all? Ta-da! He's been like that for ages going.
Waiting for the part to come up. Isn't that right, Star?
Oh dear, yeah, so
How's everybody doing?
my pink's faded in my hair now.
Ah, sad times.
My grey and white's come through more.
Hey, typical boy.
I can't be bothered to re-dye it blonde again. Hello, typical boy, how are you?
Well, you know, it's
I
right
don't know.
behind us. We can always have a look behind, can't we?
I just
Can always look behind, can't we, Auntie Ange?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, messages
nothing.
right there.
any little screen to us.
No, we can see it. It's all there, like right there. See, look, I can touch your message. Ready? Yeah, see.
So, how's everybody's week been? Not really done a lot this week.
I've hurt myself this week, haven't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put a sock
Like-
on and
like-
he's back crunched and
Yeah,
he's
like-
finding it hard to move.
Like an old man, I was putting my sock on and all of a sudden I heard this loud and like my back just went. I couldn't move my legs or anything. I was just in agony.
Oh, somebody's got school tomorrow, so his happiness
Oh.
is gone.
Oh no. I feel for you, my
We
dude.
know, I know I'm going back as soon as I come off the podcast. I'll be sorting out.
Yeah, I'm glad I've been since I've left education and
Yeah, I will be cooking tea and then dinner. You call it dinner, I call it
I like
tea.
it.
And then I will be doing my studies for my exams. I've got coming up on the 23rd.
fun.
I will be nervous if I fail. I'll be like, no,
Cry.
I will. But yes, I've not really done a lot of excitement. Not a lot.
Me and Callum, we've been busy today, haven't we?
Oh yeah, you fixed my tumble dryer, haven't
Yeah.
you?
Because we had an issue where the tumble dryer would think the door was always open, so it refuses to go because it thinks the door's open even when it's closed. Like it just doesn't detect it in the mechanism. So we kind of took it apart, didn't we? We took all the casing around it off. We plugged a few cables. We're using like his little scanner thing to detect the cables and stuff to see what the problem is. Pulled things out, plugged them all back in, and then we put it back together. And we thought, it's just a lost cause at this rate because we couldn't figure it out. And then I said to Callum, because he kind of did quite a lot of the detecting and checking all the cables. I said to Callum, well, we might as well, before we put it back up, we might as well plug it in, test it. Because then if it doesn't work, then I'll just flick the switch off so we're not wasting power. So I said, we'll just plug it in, we'll test it, see if it does anything, even though it probably won't. And we turned it on, and the light on the inside didn't come on. Now normally when the door's open, the light comes on. We noticed the light didn't come on. We looked at each other just like, oh, basically pog face each other. Oh. And then so we're like, shall we hit the go button? So we hit the go. And it just going, it's like,
Yeah. So now we just got to look at the washing machine now because it's not heating up.
me and Cam basically soy jacked it with a. It worked. Monkey mode activate. So now we can, because we've been putting everything on electric heaters, haven't we? Which haven't been doing a brilliant job, but so hopefully we can finally dry our clothes.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, we need to work out the.
But not all of them can go in the dryer though, anyway. So
No,
nothing.
but I need to do the now the mechanism for the washing machine because it
Yeah.
doesn't heat up. So.
Figure out the thermostat on that.
And Google
Ju-
my best friend.
Just take it apart, unplug it, plug it back in, see if that'll fix it like the tumble
Well,
dryer.
I was around somebody's house the other week and he says, "Oh, the auto's come back on me cooker. How can I get it off? This, that, and the other." And I went, "Go on Google. It tells you everything on Google." So I got it off and then we looked and then he moaned at me because he goes, "No, this is for built-in ovens and this isn't a built-in." So then he had to go and he goes, "Oh, I'll go on my tablet after going through my phone, he goes, go on my tablet. So he looked on his tablet for to see why the little flies again. See why the cooker wasn't doing it. I could hear him working it out with his son going, you have to do this and then you have to do that. So I like sitting forward a bit.
Yeah, well, once we cleared some junk in the back, I can,
it's not junk, it's your materials.
And also the dryer.
Yeah,
the
but
drying
still,
rack is in the way.
I could have put that in the hall.
And then it'll get in the way of the hall.
Well, it's easy. Put the clothes away. That's on there. Most probably your... Oh, actually, they might be mine. I just remembered. I think they got my black trousers on because I was trying to look for my blue pyjama bottoms yesterday, wasn't I?
That's backfired on you then, hasn't it?
Ah, yes. I've had a dippy day yesterday. I was just dippy full stop. Just anything I did yesterday. I'm into cooking this champion breakfast, and it's really nice. You won't touch it because it's got baked beans and barbecue sauce on it, so you don't like it. So it's like you boil your potatoes up, you roast it. No, not chipolatos. It's chorizo, sausage, onion, bacon. You fry them up while the potatoes were white. But with my potatoes this time, so just put them in the oven to roast. I put them in a deep chip pan and cooked them that way, and it was really nice. I've got to do a couple more yet for some friends.
But you're gonna have fun with that then, aren't you, Auntie Ange?
Yep, and I've still got to cook another friend my sausage cider casserole. I don't stick it in a casserole dish now because I noticed you cook it on the hob anyway, so I just leave it in one of my big saucepans. And it's really lush. I've got to cook that yet for them. I might do a recording of that.
Yeah.
Like I did. Actually, I haven't checked my Queen's of pudding. See while that's done. I'm gonna have to.
You haven't really checked anything.
I know. I've got to get my bum back into gear. I really have. I keep saying that every week, and every week I don't.
I gotta get back to doing my pony posts. I still haven't done that yet. Been working too intently on this video I've been doing, haven't I?
Oh yes, I've only half seen it. I'll finish watching the rest of it when I'm cooking.
Kyle's given me some feedback on it, so I've got to make a few more changes.
Shall I see it after you made the changes then?
If you want, I mean, you can see some of it now if you want, and I'll save it for the changes.
No, it's alright. When I'm cooking your tea, dinner, I'll have it on the background on my tablet.
Okay. Yeah, because I've got to do printing this evening. Yeah, ready for tomorrow. And I'm also going to be experimenting with my printing stuff as well.
Yeah, just think this time last year, it was New Year. This time last week, it was New Year's Day.
I know, right?
I know, can you believe it? So it's the 8th today.
Yes. As I was looking at the calendar. Print NFTs. Isn't the whole thing of NFTs meant to be digital? If you want, you can buy an NFT t-shirt. Nice effing t-shirt.
Go on to what channel to go on to order it?
Stormstar.co.uk.
There you go. What? Storm
Style.co.uk.
Go on there, message them, then you'll get a t-shirt.
Speaking of,
I don't know what price they charge it.
yeah, I'm currently, this evening I'm going to experiment with a new design I've been working on. And I want to see how it looks when it's printed. Yeah. And then you may or may not see it if I decide to wear it or not. Yeah.
That's not bad going then, is it?
Yeah. So
slipping wet your teeth.
I've been working on this for months.
What, the design?
Yeah.
And we can't see it yet.
Yeah.
Have I seen it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, yeah, you probably haven't actually. I sent it to you. You've probably missed it. Thinking about it. I'm going to have a look now.
Actually, yes, no, you sent me some. Oh, I know. I was going to ask somebody else's opinion about it, and I forgot to ask them. I've seen it. I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've been going through...
I don't know, because it's a very hard one, because I like them both. I like one of them because it's like a clean cut. That one, no, that isn't clean cut. That one's kind of like a clean
That's actually
cut.
more dirty. That's got more effects around it.
I think I would...
Oh, hang on, I've got to zoom out. There you go.
I think that one, because that one's a bit more appealing.
You like that one, do you?
Yeah.
Because I quite like this one, personally.
But I like that one as well. Go for that one, because that's the one that's got the bit of the clean cut, and then go for that one.
You never know, it could work for future stuff.
But actually, I was going for, that's what I mean, because it's not got that jittery bit in it. It's got that in it.
Yeah, I feel like that makes it a bit more messy. I don't like the text on it though.
What's the text in the other one like? Oh yeah, I think that's what does it, it's the text. Okay.
Yeah,
well, now we've discussed that on live YouTube, so you'll soon see what he's going to do now. Who else have you asked?
Soon. I've still got just Callum. And I sent it to Emily as well. Oh, bloody hell. Did it flick black to you guys for a second? I just saw it on my YouTube just flick black. Yeah. Black screen. Yeah, I got some stuff to work on first before you guys get to actually see the whole thing in its truest glory. I got a video to work on for it, yeah.
You got another one. What about that video that you did? Oh no, that's when you're working on it.
Yeah. I got two more gaming videos as well. I'm gonna start posting them this week. I've got that other video that I've been working on. That's the one I've been working intently on with a whole new kind of editing style to it. I've got a vlog coming out tomorrow publicly. If you're on Patreon, you may have seen it already. I haven't done the thumbnail yet. I've got to do the thumbnail.
Listen.
I got a lot to do. I've also been working on a few art pieces in the background as well. I've been doing a lot, which is why I'm very tired right now. These bags were made for working.
Oh, there.
That's just what I do.
I thought they made to put your clothes in suitcase.
That's pointing.
I know. Bless their little dogs. But yeah, I got nothing. What have I got planned this week? Nothing really planned this week except for get myself motivated. I've got to email that bloke over my project. The other one with the town council, they haven't really bothered getting back in contact with me, so I let them all get on with it. So yeah.
It's just been ongoing for us, hasn't it?
I can't believe the week's gone. Don't you? Any of
Oh
you think
yeah,
the week's
time
gone?
has flown.
I think the week has completely gone. So it's gone by so quick.
Yeah.
And I sound tired actually now. I'm getting tired, I suppose.
I want to get a bit tired.
I've just been writing some bits out for a friend. So.
Hey, well, hopefully I'll sort the printer now because then I got my meeting tomorrow for that guy's jumper, haven't I?
Oh well, we might as well wrap up, haven't we? If we haven't got lots to say.
Yeah, I was going to talk for a little bit more actually.
Go on then.
So, speaking of tomorrow's vlog that's coming out, it's related to what you can see right now. Depending on how it's looking on your end, if you haven't got like 480p, but you may have noticed the footage, I mentioned this yesterday as well during the stream, you may have noticed the footage is a bit more smoother. Where we located, we're UK. In the Britlands, we are British.
Sock puddles.
Sock puddles.
I like that.
You like that name, do you? There you go, Auntie Ange likes your name. Yeah, we are British.
Sitting here with our mugs of teas and not a cup of teas.
Yes. Yeah, so you may have noticed the footage is smoother, and that is because I've increased the frame rates. But in order to increase the frame rates, I would have needed to have an upgrade recently, which it will be talked about tomorrow. Thanks a bunch. I'm having my coffee. Yeah, you haven't got coffee, have you? I don't do coffee.
You don't like coffee. I can drink coffee.
You have your coffee.
I'll have my coffee.
Callum prefers coffee over tea, doesn't he? So it's funny. So
Well, you never liked it anyway. When I was pregnant with you, I couldn't drink coffee. I mean, because when I was pregnant with you, I couldn't drink coffee or eat mushrooms, and I love mushrooms, and I couldn't eat them.
Did you have a craving for salt and vinegar crisps, though? Did you say?
I think that's more with Callum.
Is that more with Callum?
Oh, I could have done. I know I had fruity
I like
lollipops with you. You know, the ripple lollipops.
I do like fruity lollipops.
Pastel sort of lollipops. I had that with you as well. Most probably salty crisps, I think. Callum was Savoy. Savoy sausage. Savoy. Like a sausage, but it's Savoy. And they had to bring them in deep in. The chip shop brought them in for me because I was craving them when I moved from Stafford down here. And I was like, do you do Savoy? And they were like, no. I went, why? I went, I'm craving them. And since you brought them down, do you know they sold quite rapidly?
Now that's what Auntie Ange portrays it as. What really happened, because you got to think this is a pregnant woman, so you know what pregnant women are like. It's more of kick the door down. Right, where are Savoy sausages?
No.
And nobody dares tamper with a pregnant woman.
No.
And
I'm like that when I'm not.
And the poor person at the counter was like, we don't have any. And then she's just like, where are they? The poor guy's like, God, we don't have any. We'll get some. I swear, I'm sorry.
Was it like that?
We'll get them. Come by later.
No, he did. He put them in. And tell you, the best thing he ever did, he says to me afterwards, he says, since I've put these on the menu, they've been going like nobody's business. I said, you can't beat a Savoy curry and chips.
Sock Puddle says, us Americans and our coffee shops working a double at the hospital, so it's a bit of a must. Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
Pregnant cravings must be fulfilled.
it's true. We have loads of coffee shops now in the UK. They're popped up everywhere. I put it down to Friends.
Bloody everywhere in town, haven't we?
Loads. It's Friends' fault.
Oh, you blame Friends for it.
Yeah, since they did it, they sort of like popped up everywhere. My friend wife loved
pickles and chocolate and pickles.
See, I tried pickles and I couldn't do it.
Pickle pickles.
Pickle is it
Courgette?
Courgette's they eat in America, and I tried it and I just
like you can just get like a jar of pickles.
Yeah, and it's like I just jar of pickles, and I just couldn't take to it.
Have I tried it before?
No, I just couldn't do it.
Maybe it's something we could try.
And that's
maybe I can make a video taste testing stuff.
I ate yeah, you can do. I'll tell you what, it's not bad. Garlic pickle. But I don't like olives, but put cheese or a garlic in an olive and I can eat that.
You know, I like my pickled onions, don't I?
So I ate a raw sprout when I was expecting Katie.
Yeah.
Right. And it makes you trump like a trooper. If you don't know what trumping is, it's where your bottom blows your kisses. In other words, farts. Right. And I always swear to God that made Katie be a right little trumper.
So you did this to us.
I did that.
This is your fault.
I did.
You turned her into a gas machine.
Yeah. She sort of like trunts for England, my youngest daughter.
Yeah, if she ever saw this, she'll just be like, why would you say this on the internet?
Oh well, life's a bitch. Anyway, and then you have a mother who's one. So anyway, it was that time when you picked her up over your shoulder when you chased her, and you grabbed hold of her and you threw her over your shoulder.
And as she laughs, for every laugh was a little toot, a little ha 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 ha.
And then you put her on the floor because you went, "Oh, Katie," and you put her down.
She was
laughing on the floor, trumping. And I tell you something else, right? She'll have a Rasta Blaster moment, and within 10 minutes of Rasta blasting, when she stops, within 10 minutes she'll be out like a light.
Oh yeah, her warning signs when she's going to sleep.
Within 10 minutes sleep.
Yeah, it's kind of a situation you can't walk in a room before she falls asleep though. The moment you open the door.
Yeah, so that's my fault. I reckon I always put that down to eating a raw spar. I had to get my iron levels up quite quick, and I don't take tablets very well, and I can't take iron tablets because they do the complete opposite. So the only way I could get my irons up is by drinking Guinness and eating sprouts. And I normally cook them, but then my friend says you can eat them raw, so I did once because she goes, you treat like a trooper, so I did once for a laugh. So, yeah.
I can only imagine you took the opportunity to torment Dad with that as well, wouldn't you? Knowing you.
Hey, look, I have a halo, and it's lovely above my head. It's not falling down around my neck. I can help it.
You're evil.
Yeah, so that was one time. So that's why your sister trumps like a trooper, because of
It's
your
your
mother.
fault.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we know who to blame now.
Mm-hmm.
I should get her
I
to...
told her that story once anyway.
Really? Oh, she might need reminding.
Yeah.
I'll have to just send her this video. Be like, hey, just skip to this part and just listen there.
Yeah. I'm a love you, Mum. I let out little secrets about you all growing up.
Destroy our reputations while you're at it.
I enjoyed last week, actually. You weren't here last week.
I was not.
I need to...
The audio wasn't great though. It turns
well.
out from the video, the video call. It wasn't very good. It turns out you could just barely hear anything as I was speaking. But I'm hoping next time, like I mentioned this on Twitter as well, on Tumblr. I was saying, I'm actually quite pleased it went well, didn't it? But it has made things much easier for you. Remember before I tried to write out about what buttons you push at what time on the keyboard, and it was just too complicated. You end up pushing the wrong thing. You pushed a few wrong buttons.
I just happened to push
So-
the wrong button.
So
The same way my friend said to me the other day, the keys to the house is by 2 bricks, and I picked up the wrong key and I couldn't get in his house, so he was like, oh. And then he went to the place where he said the keys were, and they went, they are here, do you not read simple instructions? And I was like, I kind of saw them there, and I thought, but
you are sod. Well, luckily, so one thing, because I asked you to turn my PC on, didn't I? Because I was away last week.
yes, I did.
And I was remotely controlling.
And I was writing some texts out, sitting in that chair, right? And I'm going, oh my goodness, the screen's moving. And then I went, oh yeah, that's why.
yeah, the screen starts to move mysteriously. And that's because while I was out with my friends, we're having a walk around Peterborough, wasn't I? Well, you won't know because you didn't know what I was doing. But I mean, you kind of did, 'cause you FaceTime me. But I'm just kind of on my phone. I'm at the back of the group on my phone, kind of controlling my PC and getting it ready on Twitter, because you can't schedule tweets on your phone. So I had to do it through the computer, remotely through my phone. And then I was doing it with Tumblr, because the formatting between Tumblr on the computer and the phone different. I was getting the whole stream ready remotely on my phone.
The little black flies keep popping up.
Got it. And yeah, I was just getting everything ready through the phone. As you said, you saw everything moving. But the best bit is because you needed to push a particular button, didn't you, to start?
Yeah, but your brother made me laugh because he'd come downstairs to me and he'd go, Mum, the computer's moving upstairs in the office. And I went, yeah, that's your brother doing stuff.
I messaged him.
And then
I said,
later on he goes, Mum, the computer's moving in the office.
While I was organising stuff, right, Callum told me, because my mouse moved weirdly at one point. He told me when I got back, he grabbed the mouse and moved it. That explained why I had a bit of a struggle at one point. It was tough enough as it is, because I'm trying to do this big screen on this tiny screen, just trying to do my work. And it's just like, What? I can't.
Oh, shame you should have done it a few more times.
No.
They do aggravate each other.
He was a sod, he was. Okay, because I had the camera on, didn't I? So I could see him on the camera as well.
Oh, did you? That explains it.
Yeah, but like it was much easier because.
If you realise that, I bet you'd be smiling at you going.
Oh, I don't know. I messaged him. I said, I see you on the camera. I'm remoting the PC. But yeah, it's much easier now because.
Surprised he just didn't go into the camera and just go. To wind you up even more.
He probably would as well if he thought about it. Yeah, because now that I've got the Stream Deck, it's much easier because it used to be where at a certain time I have to push, let's say, number 4, and then I have to wait at a certain point, then I go number 5, then I have to wait for the intro to stop and then push number 6, and then this is when you see all this bit. Now, I can just push one button on the Stream Deck and everything is timed and organised so it does it all automatically. It starts the stream, starts the countdown, turns all the other stuff off in the background, does the intro, and then opens everything up. So, start going to town. Hey. So yeah, it's made streaming much easier. There's still loads I could do with it that I need to do, but I just don't have the time to sit and just program stuff. But it's made everything much easier. So now you push one button to start, one button to end. I think it was a good investment. I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, it's definitely made it easier. So if I'm away again, we could still do live podcasts, because that was one of our worries. Because at first we were thinking pre-record, but then I thought, because people come to chat, don't they? That's the whole point of the chat box at the back and getting to communicate with you guys. So I kind of wanted to keep that going. We can't do that again. Hey, how's it going, Diggs? By the way, what's up, G? I know we can't do that. We can't do this or that questions again. What was it? I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, yeah, because I didn't want to pre-record it because the whole chat and all that stuff. I still want to do it live, and I thought, well, you can do it on your own because I know you can handle talking for England. I would have just kind of like told you what buttons to push and stuff.
I can talk for England
unless I take over. And I thought, well, if I am available, because we were going to do like bowling or golf or something, but we didn't in the end. But if we were and I wasn't around, I would have left you on it. But because we didn't and everyone was just chilling, enjoying their football and stuff, I thought a video call, because we weren't gonna we're gonna go have dinner. We're gonna make our way to dinner at 6:30, so I had time, which is nice. Lovely. Yeah, okay, I guess that'll do it, because I can't think of anything else now. But oh yeah, that it does mean that now in future we can do more. I can do more remote podcasts. I just got to fix the Discord audio.
I want to learn to do one remote. That'd be interesting in the summer.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We can do it where we're sitting in the woods or something.
Could do.
Out in the open. Yay, everybody! I'll take you around and show you a bit of history and bore you all to death.
I was going to show you how to get the videos from the gaming channel so you can put them on your channel.
Yes, because I need to put them on mine.
Yes.
I didn't realise that you couldn't link up the two anymore.
Yeah, well, I told you, did tell you a while back.
And we have to get back to it as well. I'll let you have your breather and sort yourself out, and then we'll get back to...
Well, Saturday, if you're available Saturday.
Don't know, I might run off and get married.
Well, that'll do it for today.
Somebody might suddenly sweep me up my feet and say, come on, let's go off and get married.
Within a week.
Oh.
I think that'll do it for now. Well, that one wants to marry.
No, I'm single.
No, but you want?
I'm not necessarily. I've not really been one for marriage. I've never really been a believer of it.
Yeah.
I might do next time round. I had a long-term relationship with your dad, but I didn't get married.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thought of it all stresses me out.
Fair enough.
It
Right.
does. Brings me out in hives.
Shall we get on? Because we've got
Yes.
stuff to do, haven't we?
I know.
So,
I've been naughty, been playing my game a bit though. That's a bit naughty of me.
thanks for watching. A huge thanks to Nggyunglydngraady, Pitybug, and Scary Mary. I'm gonna have to think of a new TH word to go with 3. And
Three
they're getting excited now.
Musketeers. The Three Musketeers.
Is that what we said last time? Was it?
I think so.
Three
That's what I call me
Musketeers.
and my 2 female friends with the 3 Musketeers.
Yeah. All right. You want to help support the channel?
Alright.
Go to patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions.
Subscribe to Kaza390. Might be known as Kaza. Check that one out. I do cool live streams and gaming. I'm the caller
Wanna
brother.
Poke your head in, you little scrounger, you
on
shameless
then.
plugger. Come on,
Nah,
poke your head in.
no.
Too late. You're here now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a like, and we'll see you for next week's.
See, it comes in the background but can't be bothered to do it all. What
I know,
a
right?
win.
I know,
What a
right?
wuss.
That's right.
We'll see you for next week's podcast, and I'm hoping to bring out more content again soon. So stay tuned for that.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Say that it feels right.